what we're capable of because of the form that they're in. Too much respect given to them, clearly. I don't understand how that even transpired. Felix drills it into Szoboszlai, right foot shot, 1-1. Didn't get off to a good start in the first half. We can turn things around. Doing a lot better in the second half. Early on, you slip Anthony in behind. Cut back from Anthony, Felix, 2-1. That's on what my players are doing. So right now, lead isn't healthy. Szoboszlai in behind. We're about to make it healthy. 3-1 is the scoreline. Getting the 3 points against Liverpool. A side that's supposed to be our mighty rivals for the silverware in the league this season. Episode 84 has now arrived. And yeah, welcome to the RemelHD channel. If you are new, make sure you hit that sub button. Make sure you hit that like button by the end of the video. And hopefully I've captured you guys' attention. We've also managed to hit the 1K sub count. That's a testament to you guys showing support, leaving feedback, whether it's constructive or positive. It always motivates me to come back and upload, because it lets me know that there's people that actually want to sit down and watch my content, really want me to upload. And yeah, just to share my FIFA career mode experience with you guys is an honor, it's a blessing. And yeah, thank you guys again. I don't really know how to thank you guys, really and truly. As you guys could already tell, I'm not really someone that really puts myself out there. I'm very introverted, so the fact that I have 1K people subbing to my channel, I know not everyone choosing for every episode, not everyone choosing for every piece of content I drop, but the fact of the matter is, you tuned in at some point, you showed support, you left comments or feedback or shared at some point. So it's always going to be remembered, it's always going to be appreciated. And hopefully the channel keeps going from milestone to milestone, because yeah, the only way is up, especially when I've got you guys back in the ting. So yeah, episode 84 is here, and as you guys can see, we're taking a look at some of the stats. So Douglas Ritchie continues to be the top goal scorer in our series. I'm really happy with the way his development has worked out or panned out during the rebuild. I didn't really envision him pushing Rashford out of the starting 11, because Rashford, he was my main shooter. I would say from season 1 to season 4 or season 5, and then he had a few injuries, and Douglas Ritchie stepped in for a couple of months. I can't remember which season it was, but we had a lot of injury problems, and then since then we've not looked back with Ritchie. Anthony, he's continuing to impress on the right wing. He's not doing the things that he did before the major injury that he suffered last season, but he's getting on with age and he's finding ways to contribute to the team overall. So yeah, we're not expecting him to blow down the right wing and destroy every fullback anymore. As long as he can link up, get his goals and contribute, we're kind of happy with what he's got to offer. In terms of Bernard, we need to work on his finishing. There's something wrong with his finishing. Something's got to give. Right now, we are working on him as a playmaker forward, just to work on his weak foot. We signed him at 1-star weak foot. He's now increased to 3-star, which is calm, but we do need a bit more. We need to see more improvement from him, and then we can start using him as a striker, because right now, him being a centre forward, it has some orange exclamation mark whenever I'm playing him as a striker. I don't know if that has a massive effect on in-game performances, but so far he's not been it in front of goal. We spent up to nearly 300 million on him. I don't expect him to hit the ground running, but yeah, I do want to see a massive improvement during the course of the season. Even in the Champions League, Ritchie's going off to a really good start from the group stages. So if he continues to keep scoring goals in the knockout phases, then yeah, he's going to be up there as Europeans' top goal scorer. Mark my words, I want to see him hold up that Player of the Year trophy as well, because this is getting ridiculous. I don't know how Jadon Sancho was crowned Ballon d'Or winner last season. So second to last thing before we head off into the first match of this episode. So Manchester United, we remain second, 31 points on the table to Chelsea's 33. So we're 2 points below them. 2 points below us are Liverpool, sitting at third. They have 29 points. Man City are fourth with 24. 1 point below them are Wolverhampton. They're sitting at fifth. And 3 points below them are Leeds United. They're sitting at sixth. So the table is heating up even more. Like, things are getting a bit more sticky for certain sides, especially for Man City, because Wolverhampton at some point they were like 4 or 5 points behind them. Now they're only 1 point, so they're breathing down City's neck. In terms of the relegation battle, Middlesbrough, Watford and Leicester City in that order. Brentford have climbed out of the relegation zone. Speaking of Brentford, we've got them at some point in this video. Also in Group A, we are dominant. 4 games in, we have 12 points on the table to Real Betis is 9. They're sitting at second place. Viktoria Plzen, they're third with 3 points, and Eintracht Frankfurt, they're sitting at fourth with no points whatsoever. So a draw in this next game against Real Betis could confirm top spot, but we are obviously going to look to get a victory. The last time we were on camera, we drew 2-2 against Newcastle United. Again, we had a lot of chances wasted, and Newcastle, we gave them a lot of chances ourselves, so we can't repeat those mistakes in this episode. Off camera, we beat Middlesbrough 3-0, hence why there was a bit of a change to the points in the table since we last revised the table. And in terms of this episode, we're going to be playing Brentford, like I mentioned, at home. We're going to have Everton at home and Viktoria Plzen for match day 6 of the Champions League. That's going to be at the very end of the episode. I think Ballon d'Or will be announced in the next episode, which is going to start from the Aston Villa game. But that's next episode's problems. We don't need to worry about that. Best believe if Sancho wins it, or a player that does not make sense wins it, I'm just going to give up announcing it. Group A, match day 5, we're at the Estadio Benito Villamarin. Real Betis are hosting us for this game. Marcus Rashford is leading our side as Lisandro Martinez remains in the reserves because of his injury that he just recovered from. His match sharpness isn't high enough. Neither is Tony Mendes, who's just returned back from his injury also. So yeah, we're still going to go in with a strong squad. However, we're just going to wait to implement those 2 players into the fold. So yeah, without further ado, let's get this game underway. Let's get off to a flying start. I know we've already confirmed a spot in the knockout round, but like usual, I want to hit the 18-point mark in this group. You can't do that without winning every game. It's a late challenge on Malacia. The gameplay stopped instantly, so I'm guessing there's going to be a major card given, and it is. It's a red card. Lee Kanjin is off really early on in this game. A challenge that wasn't really necessary. So yeah, we should be able to play them off the park now that they're down to 10 men. Let's keep going. Malacia. See Felix. I see Richie. I go for Richie. Richie! Oh, just wide on the post. He's offside anyway. At least you guys can see my intentions early on. Not trying to overplay the ball too much in the final third. Just want to make that incisive pass, split the defense in half, and try to get that goal. Oh, Eriksson finds Felix. Anthony in behind. Anthony shoots across goal. Rossi makes the save. He gets low, gets a right hand to it. Oh, I was expecting it to roll past him, but the best in the world has been denied. 14 minutes played, it remains 0-0. Eriksson has the ball, bomber forward. Rashford in behind. Marcus Rashford, get the goal please. 1-0 is the scoreline. 28 minutes in, 2 minutes before the half-hour mark. We've taken the lead against 10 men, Real Betis, and Marcus Rashford is the player that opens the scoring. It's taken us almost half an hour to get goal number 1. Let's go on to double this lead and destroy them. Another ball played in behind. Richie up against the keeper Rossi. He doubles the lead right after kickoff. On the half-hour mark, we're going to make it look easy now. Let's continue to play this way because right now we're looking clinical in front of goal. Moving this ball around really quick. Real Betis, Majer, Oliveira. Albine takes a shot outside the box. Header from Kamara to follow up. Crespo can comfortably catch that. Distributes it long with a long throw. Finds Richie. Anthony. Felix. He's onside. Shao Felix. Rashford. 3-0. What a goal. And that all started from the long throw from Crespo. What a counter-attacking goal that was. Distributes the ball up the pitch. No luck there in that 50-50. So the ball goes back to us. Timber. Rashford. Rashford. He's got Zabeldi on him. Finds Felix. Maybe I should just move the ball onto Timber. Enrique. Albine. Well done, Ericsson. With the interception, we've got Bellingham. Sits Rashford in behind. First touch, not great. But Rashford keeps going. He wins the ball back. Rashford on a hat-trick. Marcus Rashford makes it 4. I don't know what happened there with the defending. I was almost certain that Real Betis stopped that attack, but Marcus Rashford kept going, wins the ball back, and puts it away for a hat-trick. The man himself from the academy is about to claim maybe his #1 spot in front of goal, or maybe playing off the left is a shout for him. Rashford, what a ball into Timber. Timber plays it down. Richie was just about to put his foot through that. I was going to aim for the bottom right corner, finesse it. Anthony, ball over the top. Felix, oh, what an attempt. That would have been a lovely goal. Charles Felix backheels it after receiving the ball in behind. Richie was really close to making contact. Well done, Timber. He charges down that free kick, and it kind of sets us up for a counter-attack. Majer is racing back to catch up to Anthony. Oh, Anthony finds Bernard, and we get the goal. Sorry, I got distracted by something outside. I was actually going to take the shot, shoot across the keeper, but I rapidly tapped triangle just to find Bernard. I felt like it was probably the easier option, and we just about got it to him. Bass has Oliveira on him. Silva. Timber. Got Felix down the line. Bernard turns, left foot strike. Save from Rossi. Albine. Majer. Robert. Kamara. Well done. Bellingham. We've got Abbas. Bellingham. Marcus Rashford making a run. Beautiful run from the winger. Marcus Rashford. Could he cause problems for the back line of Real Betis? MBE. That's his 4th goal in this game. Goal number 6 for Manchester United. And 10 men Real Betis have been schooled. They've been really schooled in this game. Marcus Rashford just bombing forward. He had the McHugh in support. I went alone, did the Ronaldo chop, found the weren't really the bottom right corner. I just found the back of the net. It's poor goalkeeping from Rossi. I guess he was distracted because McHugh was in his line sight. About to get a clean sheet over the line. And there it is. 6-0 away from home. Real Betis have been schooled in their own back garden. That sending off did help us. I won't lie. We'll keep it a buck. But Marcus Rashford, he still had to do some work in front of goal. And work is what he put in. 4 goals. I was about to say 5. 4 goals from Marcus Rashford. Fantastic performance from him. Okay, so the players are arriving at Old Trafford for this next encounter. Manchester United versus Brentford. Marcus Rashford is in hot form. Starting 11 for this game, we have Crespo in goal at the back. We have Yuri Timber as our standing captain, Lacroix, Corbett and McHugh. In our midfield, we have Ericsson, Szoboszlai and Kone. Up top, we have Anthony playing off the right. Richie down the middle as our number 9, and Marcus Rashford starting as our left winger yet again. So if you've noticed, we've changed the camera back to the EA Sports cam. I feel like we play a lot better overall. I liked being closer to the action with the default cam, but I also like seeing runs off the ball. I think it gives me more confidence just seeing a bigger picture. Szoboszlai, Timber, got Anthony, returns into Timber. No, Rodon makes the interception. We concede a throw in. We'll settle for it. Lacroix. Oh, lovely switch of play from the Frenchman. Got Rashford. Oh, overlapping run from McHugh. Come on, Rashford. Follow up. There we go. Lovely link up play down that left hand side. Rashford burst into the box. Marcus Rashford, I swear to you. Rashford MBE is back. There is no way I'm going to continue to doubt this man. This episode, he's been on fire. Oh, down that left hand side. We've been smoking, guys. I think we need to give a hats off to a commenter in the comment section they suggested moving Rashford back to the left-hand side, and look how significant that has been for his confidence. I'm going to find the comment. I'll leave it on the top of the left-hand screen just to show you guys the contribution that you man make to this series. Douglas Luiz wins the ball back for Brentford in the United half. Continue to try to win the ball back, and Timber does really well. Szoboszlai. Richie can run onto it. Does really well. Takes a shot. Conan with the save. Ball goes in. Cleared out by Anthony. His defensive contribution in this episode so far at corners have been amazing. Nothing will pass him, especially if he's sitting at that near post. Crespo under pressure. Can play it out from the back. I'm just going to slow things down a bit because not getting enough bodies forward. I'd rather dictate the tempo and hold on to possession than force and rush the agenda. Switch of play into Anthony. Anthony left foot strike. Conan Ledesma again. He's not going to let us score bangers against him. We're probably going to have to walk the ball into the goal. Second half is underway. Brentford get kicked off. They're attacking to the right. We're attacking to the left. So Marcus Rashford's exciting goal in the first half. It's the only thing that separates the two. Corbett with a lovely challenge. Referee, I want to see a card because that is assault. He didn't try to win the ball. It looked malicious on the eye. He's only giving him a yellow. I feel like that challenge was worse than Kanjin Lee's in the last episode. But I know it's two different referees, but come on, man. He's jumped up, two-footed, stud showing. Trying to end Rashford's career. Switch of play into Anthony. Timber. Back into Anthony. Kone. Long shot. Test out Ledesma again. Gonna keep trying new ways to hit the goalkeeper with different techniques. Kone. Timber. Back into Kone. Spurs play to the left. Rashford touches it down to Szoboszlai. Kone. Anthony. Left foot strike. Oh, we'll crack the bar. Kone on the rebound. No, Aritz gets it cleared. Oh, Szoboszlai's offside. It's a shame. It's a shame. We need to find a way to get round this keeper. Crespo. Into Timber. Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai. Oh my God. He did a Rabona, hit the bar, and a follow-up from Kone. He hit the bar. Guys, I'm not even going to say it. I'm not even going to say it. Let's just get on with the game. It's still 1-0. I wasn't supposed to do the Rabona shot. I was trying to go for a Trivela and aim for the opposite corner. We played up the pitch. Yang Quato. Oh my goodness me. That's the closest Brentford have come. Crespo with a lovely close range save. Anthony. Szoboszlai. Lovely ball into Rashford. Rashford, no one's there for the cutback. We're going to go along with Rashford. And again, the support in the squad has let us down in that scenario. What a ball by Szoboszlai into Rashford. Just haven't managed to get red shirts in the box in time when it matters. Eberechi Eze scores. Eberechi Eze gets the equaliser, and Brentford are back into the game against the runner play. It happens. It always happens, man. I think it's safe to say what happened with that Szoboszlai shot and the rebound from Kone was very scripted. I'm just going to say that from now. How a man hits the bar, all he has to do is head the ball into an empty net. It's beyond me. But we find ourselves level again with a side which we should be thrashing. Rashford, Ruiz. Oh, Bernard with the shot. Ledesma with a save again. Ruiz. Come on, man. These players are not getting into space or finding space for themselves for me to easy pick them out. Take him out, man. I watch him get a red card. Watch him get a red card. Referee, show me what you're gonna do. It is a red card, but keep the same. Oh, it's not. It's a yellow card. I would have said it is a red card, but keep the same energy with the opposition. Rashford. Ruiz. But no, I'm smashing this. I'm smashing this. 2-1. I'm not playing around in front of goal. After what I've experienced so far, we needed to just smash that into the back of the net. But no, it's back on goal scoring terms in the league. Hopefully, this is a confidence boost for the Frenchman. More substitutions being made. Corbett is being replaced by João Victor. McHugh's being replaced by Malacia. So 2 changes in the back line. Oh, come on, man. What? No, Ruiz is a setup chick. Ruiz is a setup chick. What's he doing? And his keeper with his melon head. Why is he trying to get forward? They shouldn't have a corner. My players are moving clunky in the wrong moments. Fuck that. Get the ball. Oh, Anthony. Open goal. Anthony. Open goal. 3-1. He puts the game to bed. The best in the world finds the back of the net from that range. Keeper should have stayed on his line. There was a chance for Brentford to slime me out of all 3 points and probably get a point out of it. But no, we put the game to bed now. That's the goal that we needed. We definitely needed it. We deserved that. Not even just needed it. We deserved it. Against the runner player. I don't know how they managed to find themselves back into the game. I'm so happy that we put it to bed now. I must say, it's been a shocking cameo from Roberto Ruiz. I don't know what got into him in this match. Like, he was working against us. But yeah, we managed to get over the line despite the hiccup at the back with the Eze goal, the hiccups in front of goal. I can't lie to you guys. A lot of those chances, they should have been put away, and I'm not taking blame for it. If you know, you know. This game is the game does what it does, innit? Let's head off into the menu. So Chelsea, they continue to get 3 points. They just won their game 3-0, so I'm assuming that they're still 2 points ahead of us. We got a game coming up next against Sheffield United, which we're going to play off camera. Then we will regroup for the game against Everton. But yeah, we're likely to see the likes of Lisandro Martinez feature for that game as well. That's coming up next on camera. When we're under a lot of pressure, the decision making is really crucial. And when the ball drops to the player a certain way, we need to be able to adjust or find a technique to find the back of the net. I feel like with players like Bernard, we struggle with him because he only has 1 foot that we can rely on in a lot of occasions. And even with his left foot, you have to take time, shift the ball, find the right angle, find the right technique, and then you can hit the back of the net with him. And we do want that to improve during the course of the season. And I feel like my finishing's very mediocre at the moment. Look at that meaty behavior. There we go. We got the ace, so there's no excuses going into this next game against Sheffield United. After that, like I said, we got Everton, and then we're going to cap the episode against Viktoria Plzen. So without further ado, let's play that game off camera. So at the moment, Marcus Rashford is proven to be one of those players that you just can't count out time and time again. He finds a way to bounce back. We're about to head off into this game against Everton. We're at home at Old Trafford, where we're going to be hosting them. We have rotated the side quite a bit. Lisandro Martinez is still not match sharp, so he's not available for this one. Probably going to save him for the last game of this episode. But yeah, let's get a victory again over the line. We're only 1 point ahead of Chelsea, so the pressure is definitely going to be on us to perform in this game. Nico switches play. Hudson-Odoi. Passes caught by Calderon. Spaniards travelling with the ball, waiting for a run from João Felix. He gets beyond the defender, but the first touch is a bit too hard. Etienne Green dives at the feet of the Portuguese player who's standing in as the number 10 for this game. Anthony, for the second time running. A space of 5 minutes. Shot there again. Bellingham testing out the keeper, which he was there, ready for the spilt shot. Yep. Is it to his right into Hickey. Drills it into the box. Goncalo Ramos tries to get ahead on that. His first touch with his chest didn't help him out in that scenario. Let's hit them on the break now. Anthony. Richie. Tries to find Rashford. There's a poor ball to his left. It's cut out by the Everton defenders. Rashford. Hickey standing up the winger. Comes out on top in that 50-50. Hickey. Jones. One ball over the top. Goncalo Ramos right in front of goal. Was 1-0 to Everton. They've taken the lead. They struck first. Poor defending. Again, a ball over the top has done us. Malacia playing them on side. His 5th goal of the season, Ramos. A long ball up the pitch. Hudson-Odoi cuts in. Ramos. He's offside, thankfully. Oh, that would have been disastrous. As the game restarted from that free kick. Rashford. Richie. João Felix. Oh, ball rolls it. Goes in between the legs of Marato. Doesn't manage to squeeze through. Rashford. Richie in front of goal. Etienne again. Etienne Green with another save. Gets low. Gets a strong left hand to it. Just there frustrated on the touchline. Just wondering when we're going to get this equaliser. A lot of static behaviour from our teammates. There we go. Got the equaliser 1-1. I must say I've been really frustrated heading off into the second half, where a lot of our chances that we could have created have been broken down simply because the final ball has been really poor. But we find ourselves back on terms. Hopefully we can build from here. João Felix and Richie working together. 56 minutes on the clock. It's 1-1 at the moment. Well done, Calderon. Rashford. Richie. Felix slipped in behind. João Felix, I'm going to go with his left foot. Etienne Green with another save. This guy is having a man of the match performance so far at Old Trafford. It's probably going to take a bit more to get around him. Cross goes in. João Victor beaten in the air by Igor. LaCroix to Victor. Anthony. Got Charlie Patino on him. Oh, Bellingham. Get the ball out your feet. Take the shot. He gets it off and Green makes the save. Close call for Everton. We're going to keep coming at them. The pressure's not going to stop at all. An overlap and run for Bellingham. Beautiful, beautiful play. He can't get the ball out of his feet again. Oh my God. Please, please, someone step up to the plate. LaCroix. Felix turns. Where Anthony dribbles forward. Kone just allowed to run through. I don't know. Oh, come on, Kone, man. Put that in. I don't know why the Everton defense have slowed down a bit. Maybe they're getting tired. But we need to be exploiting it. Kone's just really poor in front of goal so far this season. Got a corner kick. Gallo standing over it. Puts it into the box. Shocking cross. Gray can deal with that at the near post. Victor. Kone. Anthony. 2-1. Thank you. Thank you. Everything's restored. We're back in the lead. Well, not back in the lead. We're meant to. We're where we're meant to be. That's what I want to say. Because all game long we've been inside the penalty area trying to find ways to get shots off, have a clear scoring opportunity. But Everton have been really tight at the back, shutting me out. Well, in the second half, it just seems to me their levels have dropped. Not too long left. Can we see out this victory? Can we double the lead instead of seeing it out? Anthony, overlap and run from Kone. Kone inside the penalty area. Just couldn't get the ball under control in time. Committing their goalkeeper up the pitch for this corner. Get that out, Gallo. Who's there? Who's there? We have Anthony again. Another scenario where it's an open goal situation. Well, I just need to get around this Everton player. No, forget this. Of course, you can't even get much height or elevation on shots. It just makes no sense, guys. Oh, blow the whistle, ref. Don't play this game with me. We worked really hard to turn this around. There we go. 2-1 is the victory. Everton have faltered. They started off pretty well. Managed to get under my skin in the first half, but in the second half, we turned things around. Brilliant performance by the two players up front, Richie and Felix, single-handedly getting the equaliser out the way, just so we can go ahead and take the lead. Anthony was the player that got the winner in the end. So we're successfully heading off into the menu with 3 points in the bag. Match day 6 in Group A, Manchester United versus Viktoria Plzen. We're heading off into this game confirmed as the side that's top spot. And in terms of the starting 11, we have rotated a bit because of the fact that we don't really have much left to play for. In goal, we're going to start off with Ethan Fuller. At the back, we have Alvarado, Silva, Corbett. And as our left back, we have McHugh. In the midfield, we have Ericsson starting. Next to him, we have Roberto Ruiz. And Szoboszlai is going to be the standing captain. Off the left-hand side, we have Gallo. Down the middle, we have Bernard. And on the right-hand side, we have Anthony. Okay, let's get this last match underway. We'll attack it to the right. Plzen are attacking to the left. So we do need to see a massive improvement from that performance against Everton. Just about getting the victory over the line. I must say, I'm disappointed with how things started off in that game. So let's just try to not get caught out on the break, because I think that's why that one ball over the top worked out. Oh, Ruiz. Szoboszlai, 1-0. 1-0. Viktoria Plzen hit really early on. Our number 10 bagged the goal after getting an assist from the number 8. Well done. Beautiful cameo from the fringes from Roberto Ruiz. But now, on the ball. I'll try to find Anthony in the centre. Again, the ball's just not sticking at the moment with what we're trying to do. Szoboszlai. Anthony. Bernard turns on his left foot. Takes way too long to wind up the shot. And Czech can make the last-ditch challenge to prevent him from getting a shot on target. Shot. Oh, hits the back of the net. Shocking, man. Just real shocking. Goalkeeper definitely needs to improve there. Shouldn't be beaten like that. And on top of that, it took Antonio Silva quite some time to put a foot in as I got closer. And we find ourselves level. A side that we are expecting to smash at the moment and play them off the park. Here's Anthony. Referee, speak to him. Alvarado. Bernard, shot at the near post as a save for the keeper. Gallo. 89 minutes on the clock. Right now it's looking like we're going to go into the interval level. We don't want that. So we need to make something count in this scenario. Alvarado, come on, slide across Szoboszlai for the second goal. Right there, it was begging for a striker, number 9 in that position, but Bernard's nowhere to be seen. Not the performance I was expecting in the first half from the rotated squad. I was expecting to be a bit more clinical in front of goal and have the eye of the needle when trying to pick out a final ball. But so far we've not had any luck. They did get an equalizer against the runner play. Think it over the top, come on, run onto that, shoot. Oh, handball, of course. Corbett. 54 minutes on the clock is 1-1 right now. Players just need to up the ante a bit. Szoboszlai dinks it through. Ruiz, left foot strike, 2-1. What a ball from Szoboszlai. Returns the favour for the player that gave him the assist in the first half. A really slow second half. These players have underperformed in my eyes. Ball in behind. Go on, Szoboszlai just about gets the shot off. It does deflect off the... does come off the keeper and come off his leg afterwards, so it's a goal kick. It's a head on that. Martinez follows up. There's Marino. Well done, Antonio Silva. Gets the block in. Abbas can turn. Richie. Lisandro Martinez. First piece of action since coming back from his injury. Richie. Supports like Martinez in front of goal. Really close to getting a shot off. Would have been a wonderful way to mark his return to first team action. Fortune Bassi gets tackled from behind, and Tommy Sheehan comes out on top with the ball. Can we hit them on the break again? I think we've done a bit too much there, playing it out wide, and first touch from Abbas. Let him down, and one offside. He's onside. Why is our line so high to the point? Can be onside like that. Tony Mendes. Gallo. Slips a nice ball in behind. Douglas Ritchie through on goal. Douglas Ritchie bears down on goal, makes it 3-1. That should put the game to bed. And we've just established superiority by doubling the lead. Late challenge there by McHugh. A yellow card's given to him. Okay, ball played into the box. Come out for that. Ethan Fuller does exactly that. Safe hands from the keeper. Rolls it out. Alvarado on a bomb forward now. Richie hitting them on the break again. Hitting them on the break has been really lethal in the second half and in the dire moments of this match. And Douglas Ritchie off the bench bags himself a brace and makes it 4-1. Running behind, very rapid from Douglas Ritchie. Wasn't mucking about. Was benched for this game. Could clearly see he wasn't pleased about that. We've taken a 3-goal lead now, and it's pretty much the end of the game. Gallo. Richie turns to Jani. Richie for the hat-trick. He does exactly that off the bench to bag himself a hat-trick. Douglas Ritchie, he's something else. I'm telling you, he's the Scottish Pele, man. There is no way he's not getting Ballon d'Or this year. If he doesn't win it, I'll be really frustrated. This player is just something else. Ball's played into him by Gallo. Just dummies it. Gets round to Jani. No one gets near him. Bearing down on goal and just smashes it across the keeper. And he's in no man's land. Poor defending from Viktoria Plzen. So that's the full-time whistle now. It's a really clinical performance in front of goal from the player off the bench. Super sub. We should call him. Douglas Ritchie bags himself a hat-trick. 4-1 is the scoreline at the end of this game. And yeah, let's head off into the menu and wrap this video up. We're in the menu now, and as you guys can see at the very end of this episode, we are 3 points clear on Chelsea. The breathing space feels really good. Heading off into episode 85, we're going to be a bit more relaxed, I must say. So yeah, as you guys can see, 40 points on the table for us. Chelsea have 37. Liverpool have 35. They're sitting at third place. Manchester City, they're fourth with 28 points on the table, and 1 point behind them are Leeds United, who have overtaken Wolverhampton. Wolverhampton have dropped down to 8th place, and as you can see, Tottenham Hotspur are 7th, Nottingham Forest are 6th, and it's all down to goal difference. So from Leeds United, Nottingham Forest and Spurs, they're all on 27 points, and it's based on goal difference, like I said, and Wolverhampton have 26 points. At the very bottom of the table, as you guys can see, Everton have slipped down into the relegation zone. 11 points is what they have, and they're sitting at 18th. 19th place of Watford. They've got 10 points on the table yet again. Leicester City, they're at the bottom with no points, so they're sitting at 20th place. It's rather shocking from the Foxes. They definitely have a squad on paper to actually do a bit better, to at least be mid-table. But yeah, we'll just see how they get on, see if they are able to bounce back, because it's FIFA. Who knows what could happen. What I predicted came into fruition. 18 points is what we ended up with after 6 games. Real Betis, they finished second with 12 points, so they made it through to the round of 16. Viktoria Plzen, they got 6 points, so they're going to be in Europa League. And Frankfurt underachieving with no points at all. 6 games played and 6 losses. So yeah, they're gonna be completely knocked out of Europe. So we have Haaland with 12 goals, Pulisic with 10, same as Rodrigo and Brobbey, and Nunes, he has 10 goals as well. So so from 2nd to 5th, they're all on 10 goals. So we're not relying on our strikers too much. Some of our goals are coming from our wingers and our midfielders, but this is how the list looks now. now that we're at the end of the episode. So Richie started off with 13 goals and now he's got 18, so he's increased by 5. Marcus Rashford's up there now in double digits, 12 goals and 17 appearances. Szoboszlai 10 in 22, Anthony 8 in 21. So the list, the goals continue to increase for certain players on the list, especially Bernard. He definitely needs that confidence boost. He's at a 6.92 average rating. See what he thinks of his playing time. Still on red. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of games in January and more games coming up where we can rotate. We played a lot of the sides that are challenging for the title, so I won't say we're on cruise control. We still got a lot of work to do. There's a lot of work to be done at the back and in front of goal, but yeah, I'm in a position where we're better off than we were in the previous episode. So there is an improvement, I must say. We're going to cap this episode off just by taking a look at the calendar now. So as you guys can see, in the next episode, you should be expecting us to play against Aston Villa, Nottingham Forest, West Ham United and Wolverhampton. So all 4 of those games are going to be played on camera. These last 3 games in 2028 are going to be played off camera, and then we're going to regroup for the January transfer window. So yeah, as per usual, if you made it to the end of this episode, please remember to smash that like button, sub to the channel if you are new, and also hit the notification bell so you're notified when I go live, premiere a video or upload one. Again, I'd like you guys to keep leaving your comments in the comment section below. Keep leaving that feedback. Let me know what I can improve upon, what is going well, what's going wrong, and yeah, we'll go back to the drawing board and probably do better for the next time we record. But yeah, I hope to see you guys for episode 85. Take care for now. Peace.